think subconsciously we didn't want to leave. I think I just need to reset and fix my attitude.
And we're so worried that somebody might cheat us out of $10. We're gonna spend thousands of dollars to put retractable spikes in the road.
I don't like this at all.
I'm gonna have to call a wrecker for myself. As we're getting ready to go this morning, I'm dumping tanks and putting things away. I realized something I wanted to talk to you guys about are these Valterra wastegate valves. Now, like a lot of other people, we put these on at the end of our termination pipes just in case we have a little seepage off of the actual black and gray valves which are inside. In my experience, I've never had an RV that didn't seep just a little bit going down the highway. If you have a leak on the inside of your rig where your valves are, this keeps you from making a mess when you take the cap off on the outside. But when it's below freezing outside, we actually have probably about a foot of pipe that sticks out from the heated underbelly. There's really no way around it. That little bit of water, probably just a few ounces, works its way down and gets up against these external valves. And I actually had a door freeze shut on one back in Colorado, and that's why I broke the 2 tabs off of this pull handle. So what I'm gonna try doing now, and what I think is probably the best practice, is if it's gonna get below freezing, we'll go ahead and leave this hose hooked up. We'll shut the termination valve that's inside the heated underbelly that never freezes as long as we have propane. I tried this out last night. We're about 22 degrees this morning in Utah. So I fully expect that when I open my inside valve, everything's gonna flow beautifully. We can pack it up and get on out of here. And as expected, it flows like a charm. We got a little road rash on Angela's bike a few trips back. I played with some adjustments on the bike carrier and just couldn't quite seem to figure it out. If you have electric bikes and you're gonna have 2 on the same rack, at least a swagman rack like ours, you need to fold the pedals in. The pedals like to stick out and gouge into the other bike. So it's really easy just to push and fold those pedals in. Might save you some damage. I did reach out to Electric. They sent me some touch-up paint. It's at our forwarding address in Texas, so I'll get it soon. Clearance is pretty good. I can shake that pretty violently without them coming in contact with the rear wall. One thing to remember, if you do have a window back there, make sure, if you can, that you point the handlebars on the opposite side of the window, just in case things do get a little shaky back there. So I know strategically we were going to try to leave at checkout time, which is noon, because we can't check into the next place until 3, and it's only an hour away. It's 11:30. I was feeling really good. Realize the truck's empty, so I gotta go get gas.
How are you looking outside?
I have a power cord. 1 power cord.
Oh.
So if you can get like slides pulled in and stuff, I'll go get gas.
So I'm taking a pecan break. I'll have this done in like 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna go get gas and then we'll...
Sweet.
Yep.
I think subconsciously we didn't want to leave. We have 3 minutes. 12:02. Campground that we're going to, can't check in until 3 p.m. Checkout was at 12 and it was a 1-hour drive. So do the math on that. And it's one of those campgrounds that says that they charge you for early check-ins and
late checkouts.
Whatever. So we decided to make a pit stop. We're 5 minutes from our campground. So we stopped for groceries. We thought, well, that'll take an hour and it's just one less thing for us to have to take care of this week and get us a little closer to check-in. We might eke in there early and just see what they say, but we're pushing it 2 hours early.
Yeah, the weather's great, so the dogs will be just fine in the RV. Let's go knock this out and spend some money.
Money, money, money.
We're just about 5 minutes away from the campground and we're gonna go get checked in.
All right, we are here. Oh, okay, so we actually need to go around this way, through the back.
Did that make sense to you?
We're going over there. We're gonna go that way. You know those days you wake up and everything's aggravating? We all have them. That's my day today. I don't really have a reason. People in Walmart inconsiderate, GoPro's acting up, our sight's unlevel, people at the desk aren't paying attention, that won't even acknowledge you. Just irks you just a little bit. And all in all, none of it's really a big deal. I think I just need to reset and fix my attitude. That's a little better. Good morning from Arizona.
Good morning, everybody. Man, Arizona is so beautiful. We wanted to get out early today and do a little outdoor sightseeing.
Yes, we did.
So come along with us.
Now that seemed a little aggressive, government. You better not skip your $10 entrance fee or you'll get spike strips.
This is the land of the free, unless you want to look at something beautiful out in the middle of nowhere. Then it's $10, and we're so worried that somebody might cheat us out of $10. We're going to spend thousands of dollars to put retractable spikes in the road to make sure that, heaven forbid, nobody drives through the exit, looks at the horseshoe for free, and then leaves. If I'm going to throw spike strips down, it's going to be like to protect my personal fortress of wealth and gold, or you know, whatever. I don't have that problem.
We need to find that first.
I don't have that problem. We're over here in Marble Canyon, Arizona. It's about 55 degrees, low humidity, no wind. It's just a beautiful day to be out and about.
I take this a whole lot better than what we had a couple of weeks ago in Colorado. I loved the snow and the weather really was pretty most of it.
Yeah, we did run into a little situation. We decided to go out for a bit of a scenic drive and came up on some disabled motorists.
That's very true. They were pretty young. They were probably younger than Isaac. We kept having people stop and tell us that we should help
Try to get them out. You got the truck to get them out.
We didn't. We shouldn't have been there. Man, two cars just about slid straight into Cody. I don't like this at all. These are just kids, not dressed for this weather. The wind's blowing so hard. We have our emergency brake on and it just blew us sideways a little bit. When they were trying to push a little bit, I told one, I said, get out from in front of that car. We've already seen it slide once. And we've had two cars flag us down and say, hey, you guys are the people to pull them out. Meanwhile, we saw 7 cars just bail. Woo!
Golly. All right, I'm gonna pull up in front of them. I don't know if I can get out. I'm gonna have to call a wrecker for myself. Nope. I'm just getting closer to the wall. I can't move without getting into the rocks. If I can keep this angle behind me, I've got dry ground. You see what I'm saying?
You've got ice before that.
I know I do. Couldn't save them. There's just nowhere to hook on that car safely without tearing the bumper off. And we got them on dry pavement, but their tires are too slick. And we get her on dry pavement, and I got her out of the ditch, but she just doesn't have enough traction to get on up the hill. We can't go backwards because we start sliding, so they're gonna call a wrecker. So it didn't really work out for us to help them. That road was a complete sheet of ice, and there was nowhere on that small car to hook a tow strap to, so I really wasn't much help to them, but we did make sure they had plenty of gas and something to drink. Then it looked like a local police officer in the area probably helped them out because we passed them and didn't see any damage or any parts or pieces on the road, so we're going to assume they made it out fine.
Yes. Maybe next time we just go tooling around some back roads in Colorado, we check it a little better, but because I don't think we should have been there, they sure shouldn't have been there, but I'm glad it worked out okay.
I hear there's a website to check road conditions. Maybe we should look that up.
Oh. I think that we're looking at some condor birds. I think there's 2 down below us and 1 perched on the bridge. And it looks pretty small from here, but if you look at it in comparison, oh, I see another one. I think those are condors.
We're trying to figure out what this bird is, and we've got it narrowed down to a condor and a turkey vulture. I'm leaning towards turkey vulture, but he's massive.
He is massive. It's a big bird. They do have condors here, and so maybe it's just wishful thinking. You don't really feel like you're up that high until you see little kayakers and they look this big, or good-sized birds and they're teeny tiny little ants down there.
Someone's either on an inner tube or swimming in that water. We'll lay it over.
No, that's
right
a boat.
No, there's a little bitty guy.
Oh.
You can't.
I can barely see him.
I can't see him without zooming up. We'll put an arrow on him.
We headed up to do the new wave hike, which is not the same as the wave, the iconic wave. But the whole lottery and the whole planning 4 months ahead for admission, it was just too much on this trip. So the new wave is a nice little alternative. It's a short little hike.
About 1.5 miles, I think it is.
Yeah, and it's pretty and it's quiet. There's not a lot of people around, unlike the wave.
They do have lots of dispersed camping here though, where people are camping very cheap or free. If only we had those lithium batteries, we could probably do that a little bit more, but maybe that'll come later.
Thank you to everyone that participated in the ORORO giveaway. Really excited for you. Be careful, it's dangerous. It's very addictive. But we still have something for you guys. We do have a discount code for you. We're gonna put it right here. That'll be good through the end of the year. And because I spend way too much time on their websites, I know that they have some really big sales going on right now as well. So we'll pop it here, put it down in the description, in the comments for you. Have fun.
Behind the scenes.
Thank you. Thank you. We're ready to wrap it up. Watch this beautiful sunset that we got to enjoy last night. Paige is stunning, from every angle that you look at.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. If you would, go ahead and give us a like, let YouTube show us a little love, and we will catch you guys on the next one.
Oh, little bird. Squirrel.
Bird. Motorcycles.
There. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, that works. What?
I swallowed my peppermint. I need to drink your water.
Get it.